All right, guys, it's time to show you guys the new best damage units in Anime Last Stand. And honestly, it's going to surprise you. One of the OG units got an insane buff that made it completely cracked out. So let's get into it. But before we do, we're going to go roll this event wheel. Let's see if we can get some good luck, guys. All right, come on. We need that 100, baby. Oh, stop. No, that's worthless with my macros. Anyways, remember, guys, we are doing the 1 million Robux giveaway. All you guys have to enter is hit the subscribe button, drop a like on the video. Sorry about my voice. I'm feeling a little bit sick. We're going to be giving away at 1 million subscribers, and we're almost at 900K, guys. Let's see if we can get there, and I'll do like a stream or something to do a lot of giveaways. So let's get that popping off. So here we go. All right, we're going to be basing this off of glitch DPS only. So let's get it started, guys. First up, we have Megumi. At the bottom at number 50, Julius is really easy to get, so he's actually surprisingly good. And Julius is better because of his full AoE. So this is based off of DPS only. If you go over on the other side of the list, you'll have the damage like based on range and stuff. So Megumi has some pretty decent DPS, and Noelle, you're gonna see there's a lot of the older units here that are pretty based. Now, what you want to see is a high DPS number attached to AoE full or like a big AoE, because that's really nice. And of course, there's hybrid as well. If you want me to make one based on only hybrid hill units, let me know. All right, so first up, my favorite units, guys, and some units you got to keep aware of are Guts. Guts is an OG. I know a lot of people have him from back in the day, and he is still pretty high up on the list. Now, he's actually a lot better because he has all of this DPS and he's full AoE, which is really good. Plus, he has Hemorrhage, so you can combo him with his orb. All right, next up, we have Aizen. Yes, Aizen is this low on this list, but he's a lot better. I'll show you later, but look at this, guys. Full AoE as well. Okay, so he's like Guts plus better. It's insane. All right, next up we have Diavolo Evo. Not a lot of people got him, but he's pretty good. Rukia is actually surprisingly good as well, and she has that busted OP freeze. So she's number 40 with AoE full, and her AoE DPS is actually insane. It's even better than Guts. So let's just say, guys, Rukia is a surprisingly OP unit, which we'll talk a little bit more about later. So next up we have the new unit Gorgon Evo. Unfortunately, 302 AoE DPS is not that good, more of a boss killer unit. Astd Evo as well, you guys can kind of see the lower this number is, like the better it is for bosses, but on average, but the worse it is for like AoE units, for like just lots of units or stuff like that. Division Captain is still on this list, guys. That's an old unit right there. But look at that AoE DPS. The reason is it has that really small AoE circle, but it's really good if you get glitched on her. All right, next up we got Kisuke, 12.43 million DPS and AoE full, and he's so easy to get. So this is a cheat code. Now, I believe he's only trading now, but he used to be a battle pass unit, which was insanely OP. So definitely recommended right there. All right, next we have Kin Venom Master without his ability. So without his ability, he's already up there. But you're going to see his AoE kind of sucks, and he does have poison, which is not bad, but not the greatest. But he is full AoE, so he's pretty good up there. And then we have Turbo Depressed, guys. Surprisingly, Turbo's really low on this list. So Turbo's definitely a unit I would skip this update, because even Diablo is better than him, which is insane. Yami Evo's still up there, guys, number 32, but you're going to see he has that bad AoE right there. So if these two numbers don't like align up, that means they have like a bad AoE. All right, next up we have Ghostly Girl Negative. The thing is, she's slow and stun, and she also has quite a bit of AoE DPS. So she's AoE full with slow and stun. That's actually a really good combo, guys. So Perona, while her DPS is not bad, 31, she does have all that support capability, so she's actually really recommended, and she does have full AoE and hybrid, so really good. All right, next up we have Korinji. He's another one of the new units. Unfortunately, though, his AoE sucks so bad, he's a skip. All right, next up we have Akari, another older unit. He has that insane crit damage, which kind of helps him out a little bit. He's definitely better for bosses, though. All right, Yuji is still up on this list, but again, he's like a another boss-oriented unit. Milim, again, she has stun, so she's more of a support unit, but I believe I would go with Perona. I know she has like more DPS than Perona, but the thing about Perona is she has that way better AoE, and considering it's a support unit, you do kind of want that full AoE madness. All right, also Poochie's up here as well with that full AoE and stun, really OP. Plus his ability as well, insane. Rimuru is still up here, but she's only number 25. However, AoE DPS is really high, and she does have that nukes. So if you factor those in, she's actually a lot better. All right, Dio non-Evo's up there, and Ichibe is somehow up here as well, but he has that eraser ability, which is kind of useful. All right, Monster Destructive is another one of the new units. He has really good like boss style DPS, but you're gonna see his AoE kind of sucks. So he's actually not that bad. He's like a boss killer. Zaraki, same kind of deal there. All right, Yamamoto is really insane still. Look at that, 17.35 million, and look at that, guys. Burns and summons. I don't know if they factor the summons in his AoE DPS, but like really good. All right, next up we got Gojo Unsealed. Somehow he's still number 19 on this list. I think they must have buffed him or something because that is insane. Plus he has that OP slow and nuke and time stop. Let's just say Gojo is a must-have on this list. All right, next up we have Oni General. He's kind of okay. He does have Black Flames, but like his AoE DPS kind of bad. Veldora is a must. Look at that, guys. And I think he's tradable only right now, but look at that, man. Insane DPS, full AoE, electric, and look at that AoE DPS. Insane. He's higher on this list than Rimuru somehow, but Rimuru is better. But he has more like boss DPS. All right, Fear Nightmare. That's part of the other update. Bleed and Fear 1.05 billion. That's really good. All right, then we have Johnny Tusk Ask and Kira Evo. Kira Evo is another surprisingly good one. The thing about Kira Evo, he's really good if you have like Shinigami on him. So you don't really need to get glitched. So if you have Shinigami, All Seeing, or one of those is pretty good. All right, Ichigo's Secret. Look at that DPS. Insane, but he's a boss killer only because look at that AoE DPS. Not very good. So he has really high DPS, but really bad range. You watch, look at that DPS. Freaking insane, dude. 19.44 million. That is busted. Plus all the AoE DPS and all that buffs. Dude, your watch is a must-have. I'm actually going to get him like ASAP. Dang. Can't believe I haven't gotten him yet. Pride is slightly better. Look at that DPS, but look at that AoE DPS. And burn plus 20% team damage. Insane. Really good unit, guys. Monster number 8 is so old. The reason his DPS is so high, though, is because look at that, guys. His AoE sucks, and he's so expensive, and he's only good for infinite mode. Gremmy is a cheat code for a freaking celestial unit. That's insane. AoE circle, but it's big. Look at that AoE DPS and nuke. Dang. I mean, your watch is still better, but considering how easy Gremmy is to get, pretty good. All right, Kin, Venom Master. This is after his passive. Now, unfortunately, this is really hard to use because it resets every wave. But if you can use it properly, really, really good DPS. 20 million. But Shadow is still better. So Shadow is one of the best units this update because of his full AoE, hybrid, and bleed, and nuke. Look at that, guy. So Shadow is a must have this update. That's insane. Dracula is another must have this update. Full AoE, hybrid, bleed, insane DPS, but doesn't have the nuke. So it depends on how much you like the nuke. Depends on which one you think is better. Dracula obviously has more damage, but no nuke. So next up, we have Sukuna at number 5. Wow. Still number 5 on the list, guys. Cone AoE. You're going to see his AoE DPS is pretty low, but he's a good boss killer. Dismantle, and he has 2 nukes. But you're going to see how bad those nukes are compared to like a better nuker like this guy. All right, next up we have Dio Over Heaven. He doesn't really have a nuke, but he's cripple and electric and insane time stop. And look at that AoE DPS, guys. His range is so OP. It's insane. You combine him with Sukuna, it's just busted. Like that right there is like the ultimate combo. Ichigo, the new Ichigo is also pretty good. Really good for bosses with that AoE line DPS. But you're going to see his AoE DPS is kind of low. That's because he's AoE line, not AoE full. But he's actually still pretty good. And he's really good for starting out. But they did nerf him a bit. And then we have the 2 top units in this update, guys. That's thanks to their passive abilities. And look at that, guys. Sungjin Woo is back on top. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets an Evos. Aizen, War Manipulator, because they have that in the poll. War Manipulator passive. If you get his passive, they're the same thing. They just need a lot of kills. Their DPS goes insane. 2.62 billion AoE DPS. That's double Escanor's. That's insane. And Sungjin Woo has that worst cone. He's not full, but he has like a slightly higher DPS. So personally, I'd probably say Aizen's better. Personally, however, this guy does do slightly more DPS, so he gets the nod. But look at that, guys. AoE full versus AoE cone. Aizen's a must-have, guys. If you're doing infinite, must-have. So there you go, guys. Those are the new best damage units. Now I'm going to switch over here to the best AoE ones. So if you factor in like AoE, you're going to see Aizen's on top and then Dio second. All right. And then Sungjin Woo and Dracula. So Dracula's actually pretty good with Pride, Shadow. So a lot of these units aren't too bad to get if you grind a lot of capsules, which is kind of hard unless you macro, but you're going to see all that. Look great there. Yeah, I'm pretty hyped. So there you go, guys. We also have one more unit I forgot to mention, and that is the highest actual unit in the game. Look at this. We're going to whip this guy out right here. Oh, stats. Okay, wait. Do I have to? Okay, he has a special ability. So let me show you that real quick. So we're going to go hop on in the game. Let me go equip him real quick. So if we go equip him, I don't need idol. Let's go with Ryuk. So if you equip him, you're going to notice something pretty cool about him. So let's go over here to play. And he actually has some weird stats, though. So I believe you want SPA on him. But let's see here. So if we go hop on into game with him, he has this really cool ability that I have to show you. So let's just go do infinite mode, select. All right, let's go. Also, while we wait, don't forget we're doing the 1 million Robux giveaway. All you guys have to do is hit the subscribe button. We're giving away that 1 million subs, and we actually are very close to. If you take a look, we're very, very close to 900,000 subs. We're literally right there. So once we hit 900,000 subs, I'll do like a live stream or something and give away a bunch of prizes. I might even do that tonight. Let's see if we can get to 900k subs. Oh, sorry guys, I'm not feeling well. Oh wait, what happened to him? Okay, there we go. It fixed itself. All right, let's go get enough money for Ryuk and I'll place him down. He's really cool. People have been saying he sucks though, but I don't know. I believe if you give him, I think you want all seeing on him, I want to say. So let's place him down. So here's his info. 3% chance to insta kill an enemy. And I believe you don't have to upgrade him to get that amount, but I'm not sure. And I believe that's every attack. So yeah, I believe that's every attack. So you want to get him a thing that decreases his SPA and increases his range. But it looks like he's single target or something. Oh, he's single target though. All right, let's see what his upgrades do. Like if they make him any better or not. I didn't realize he's single target. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so you really want something that's going to increase his range and his SPA. So yeah, I have Shinigami on him right now, which I don't really think is actually good on the Shinigami, unfortunately. But I want to see if he gets any better than this. Oh, he actually got a kill. Dang! All right, so he does work. Wow, he got 1 kill. That's so good. Oh, here we go. Meteor Rain. All right, let's turn on. I want to see what his effects look like. Okay, so that's what his effects look like. Interesting. All right, so Meteor Rain, still the same AOE. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if his upgrades even do anything. So maybe he's worth it just to like leave down. Like he definitely has upgrades, but I don't think they did a dang thing yet. Oh, it looks like they're increasing his range. So I guess that's okay. You do want his range to increase. Dang, he has 1 placement. So maybe you do want glitched. I thought his placement would be higher than that. So yeah, maybe you want glitched on him. All right, here we go. Annihilation. Oh my gosh, he stays single target. It looks like his upgrades only increase his range. That's rather sad. Dang. Dang. And it doesn't work on bosses. So technically he's the highest damage, but bro, he kind of trash. Single placement is crazy.